and gentlemen, it is yours truly, Oprelia AI here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the new Grok Imagine update that they just rolled out. So let's kind of look into what is this basically entailing. So first and foremost, there's now an improved video generation on their platform. This supports multitude of different dimensions, 9 to 16, 16 to 9, 1 to 1, 3 to 2. So many different dimensions available for different types of purposes. And also you can generate 6 seconds or 10 seconds. And by the way, anybody who has an X account can sign to the platform and prompt freely without watermarks. And it's very impressive. There's also a video editing feature. Now, there's a caveat here. Now, this is only available throughout the API. So basically, you have to go through a different platform to basically access this sort of a restyling feature, which seems to be very, very good. And I'm going to be showing some other examples of this. And in terms of the text-to-video ranking, is currently #1 in terms of price and latency. So we're talking about 7 cents per second. And for latency being 45 seconds, I believe they're meaning like how long it does it take to prompt it. And I have to say that I do wholeheartedly actually agree with this analysis. It is really fast generation, and I'm going to be showing that to you live. And obviously, it's also quite affordable, although the cheapest model is actually a bit more expensive than on some other platforms. So it's the cheapest model that you can go for is actually $30. And there's no credit system though, so you're basically able to generate much as you want. There's going to be some limitations based on the traffic, I guess. So some people have been saying, oh, it's like 250 generations per day. That's a lot of videos though. So I've been able to almost non-stop able to generate. It's able to understand different types of commands: zoom out, zoom in, time lapse, dolly out, tilt up, pan right. So it's able to do different camera controls. And we already went through the different aspect ratios. It can do basically like 5 different things. And then there's also like, well, here they kind of go into the ideas behind everything. And obviously you can use image references for the videos. And actually the videos without an image reference are actually pretty good. And then there's also these add features, but these are behind the API. So I don't know when the actual native video platform is going to start supporting actually these types of editing features. We might do another feature video when that comes out, but this is important. Like for example, like this motion stuff, adding a character into a dance, that's going to be huge, absolutely huge, because you can take, let's say you're doing some type of 2D animated thing, you can take out a 3D movie and you're like, oh, there's a nice sword fight here or a nice gunfight. I'm just going to copy that over and then I'm just going to swap it into my own character and then I'm going to transform it into 2D. And some scene control, object control stuff, also pretty impressive. But once again, these are not available on the current web version. And this is probably the most impressive thing, the restyle. Now this is only a one footage that they're showing us. And all of these different variations just look super impressive. And the anime one, like, that's a huge thing. You can now transform a whole movie into an anime version, or vice versa. As an anime you want to turn it into a 3D. Now this is going to be possible, and then it's going to be a huge thing on that, like remastering old movies. That's been something saying for like years now, basically, to you guys, that there's going to be like a scene which is just going to like redo movies in a different style, or like kind of like not necessarily upscaling them, but just kind of like making them look like something different, and maybe like drastically improving the visual of the movies, because there could have been a lot of bad films that had bad CGI. Now you can improve those CGI and the movie is going to be seen in a very different way. So here, let's go into the actual platform. People have done a lot of things, and oh yeah, by the way, I did forget to mention that it does come along with actual sounds and music, so that's pretty impressive. Now it needs to be said, sometimes it does generate music, and that music can be very similar to each other. So there's a lot of these types of like action beats. I hear a lot of similar sounds. So there's very much of like a distinctive Grok music. And it's exactly like this actually. This is sound. And a lot of this is very, very impressive. Obviously, always seeing the best stuff in the actual the big screen. Like here is space fight. That's something you can see. Grok is that when there's images of people, or I mean footage of people or any type of character, their eyes are going to be very blurry on the background. So that's something you're going to be seeing a lot. There's a lot of good surreal things, and it's able to transform, you know, animals into people, or like anthropomorphic, or whatever's the word. So that's something I like. And yes, I think at this moment it is really, really good at excelling 3D real life footage. 2D is also very good, but I think there's obviously some. This is a very good 2D shot here of very, very keen movements, but there's definitely sometimes when I'm generating something with anime, it's not always giving me exactly what I want. So I think right now it's leaning towards more the 3D stuff, but here this is, for example, a very amazing shot again, like a 3D illustration thrown into a 3D background. So that's also one thing that I noticed, that it's not able to really do, and that's a very hard thing to prompt, that there's a pixel art on top of like a real life footage background. So that's something that it kind of struggles up with. But these are all like, okay, these are showcases of the best stuff. So let's kind of look into what I was able to conjunct. And I also took out, so this is, for example, I took from Midjourney. So I was saying, okay, let's try to copy over some Midjourney prompts, and let's see how the image is going to be able to do that. And yeah, here, for example, I also try to do. Yeah, so as you can hear, there's like this synth sound that it uses a lot. I think you can tell no music, and it will not do music. I don't know anything about the music. Is that, let's say I'm here for the actual audio and the special effects. Sorry, for the actual video and the special effects, the sounds. Because we usually add music external. That's what a lot of filmmakers do. We don't really want the music there on the begin with. So there should be, like in Kling, an option to, hey, I can toggle off. I don't want any music on it. I don't want any.
We are at a critical junk. Artificial intelligence will surpass us. It is inevitable. The fusion of man and machine is our only path forward. Race change or be left off behind. We are at a critical.
So here, for example, very good animation, I would have to argue here, and the lip syncing is very impeccable. Once again, it does use a lot of the same voice acting sounds, like the woman and the man always sounded very same, and I think it can only do English at this point. I'm pretty sure about that. And so that's the one thing. Now let's go into Midjourney, and let's like take out some very interesting image here, which we are going to be prompting, which also could be serving as. Okay, let's go with this one, copy it over, and then we're gonna go into image, and then here you can basically choose image. We're gonna do image first, and there's 5 ratios: 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 9, 16, and 16, 9. Those are the only things, and you can do obviously everything. You know, you can choose to do 480 instantly, or you can upscale later. Now, what I like about this image generation is that I don't know if they actually did changes into this on this update. And look at this. This looks almost similar to that. The Midjourney one looks a bit more higher quality, I'm not gonna lie, like a bit more sharpened. And so in terms of like image generation, I don't think it is as good as Midjourney in terms of photographs, and Nano Banana Pro is also better. But it's pretty good for a basis for your footage. So here, now we can take this and we can basically make a video out of it. Now we can actually go back. But yeah, so what I wanted to show you guys is that you can scroll infinitely and it will keep prompting many images as possible. This is super fast. And these are not like shitty entries. These are really good entries of the image that we tried to just prompt. And it's just giving us a lot of different selection over here. And I just think that's very amazing. So let's take out, for example, this one, and we can make it a video. And now it's already doing this as a video. And there's not really that many video options, as I told you. You can do 6 seconds or 10 seconds. And 6 seconds is free, by the way. So anybody with an X account can just sign up, bang, and you can just start generating stuff on the platform without like any restrictions. Or, well, maybe you can do like a maybe 30, 40 videos, maybe a bit less than that. But the catch is that it's not IP based. So you can just create another X account and sign up with that. And here's our end result. Let me actually refresh this so we can actually view it. And so as you can see, it was very, very fast at the video prompting. So that's without a prompt. Okay, let's say we want a pan, 316 pan of the product, feeling like a commercial. And now we're going to be doing another, and you are limited to do a one, pending, and it almost goes like, I think we are talking about like 40 seconds to get into 100% on terms of the speed. So now it's kind of stopped at 16%, but it's very fast, guys. It's very, very fast. I think it's the fastest in the market right now. And in terms of just like the output, of terms of the cost and everything, it's really impeccable. It's just really, really good. And the thing is, you can use your own reference images from Meta Pro, for example. So once again, the same music is kind of there, like very similar synth thing. This is a bit more piano. Now, it's not the most amazing pan, but it did what we asked it to do. So like that, let's take another image from here and let's try it out. Let's take this one. So here is a woman. I think this is Carmen Sandiego, and we're gonna type it in, and we're gonna do that straight up from the video. So we can just like, hey, we just want a video immediately. You don't do image reference. I think image reference is still better, but I have to argue that I think in case of, based on my testing on Grok, I think it's very good at doing like straight up from the prompt into a video. It's really can do that, and it's not really like a bad quality. Obviously right now we didn't specify that this was like well, she's not hiding against the wall exactly, but I mean, I take it. This is good footage. The fingers are pretty much on right positions, and it's just like really, really good. I tried to do also some ASMR stuff earlier, and it's following that somewhat right, but it's cutting out the things on the middle too here. So that was kind of annoying. I did try that with another fruit as well. Here's another image. So it's able to do also animate style really well in terms of the images. Here's another clip. But once again, you hear that kind of same. The sound effects are really good. The way that the guns sound, explosions, things like that, are really, really good. But some of it is, I don't know. There's also a fun. Well, there's actually now 3 different video presets. The spicy thing was not here when I was starting to make this video, so I think they might have added that. So they have fun, normal, and spicy. So let's do the normal first, and then let's see what the spicy and the fun look like. And there's also obviously a more expensive model, so let's see that. Yeah, that could have been like maybe, what was it, that 15? Let's do a spicy one. Let's see what that's basically able to do. But that's kind of like, wrapping this video up. I think the capabilities are really, really good. You're able to prompt out really fast and really a lot. So even if it fails on the first try, you can keep attempting trying. Now, my only downside here is that getting the $30 subscription is only going to be giving you essentially more prompting, of course, but it doesn't come with a lot of new features. So the only new feature that is really brought up with it is the fact that I can basically do now 10 seconds instead of 6 seconds. Usually 6 seconds is enough, but depending on what you do, 10 seconds might be able to do more if you're doing like a collaborate fighting scene or things that are, a lot of things that are happening in the thing that you're prompting. So overall, I think this is a really, really good plan, as you're basically able to do so many images, and you don't really have to worry about failing too much with the prompting, as you got so many attempts to basically generate more each day. So in terms of like how many videos I can do, this is by far the best model you can go for. And the image generation is going to be pretty much able to do everything that you're able to do with Nano Banana Pro and Midjourney. And also it can generate those audio effects and a bit of that music. You can also give it a prompt to say, hey, do Oriental music. It's not able to do that very good. So you're probably still going to be needing to have some type of a music prompting externally. And obviously there's a lot of free music out there, so you don't really need to do that much. And some people do like using copyrighted music in the first place. But that's basically what I have to say to you guys. Tell me what you thought about Grok. Are you subscribed? And are you excited about some of the new updates that are going to be fleshing out? And let's hope that the editing features are going to become available on this Imagine platform soon, because we definitely want to get access to those as well. Thanks for watching. See you soon.